I did a video on Argentina, and there was a shop in Argentina called the Big N Word, and I said this wouldn't run anywhere else in the West. It just wouldn't. It'd be people would smash it up. It'd be finished in a couple of days. It'd be done, mashed up, right, vandalized, all kind of stuff, right? Well, there's this Asian store in America, and it's not anywhere near as close, but we know, like, this is some bullshit, right? We're looking at this and we know that this is some tomfoolery. And I mean, look at the date. It's quite recent. I don't get the Asians who are racist. It is just a sign of pure cuckery. Because again, black people and Asians, we have no bad history. You just want to be white. What is this? Genuinely.
Man, what? Like, this is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I did it like, it hadn't been there that long, but I came up here the other day and stood across the street and got some shots.
This is crazy.
Awesome.
Like, how
Yeah.
how bold could you
I
be?
know. You wouldn't think it. It's like I didn't even see it. I saw somebody else out here standing up here looking at it. I was walking down that sidewalk over there. I was like,
It's like premeditated because it's like we just got the verdict from the Cyrus Carmet Hilton. There's no way you could have done that this quickly. So, you know, I don't call myself an influencer, but I have a few million views between my videos. So I'm going to give you all the publicity, all the attention that you have been wanting, because this is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting.
I couldn't believe it when I was coming down the street.
Is she lighting up? Is she lighting up? Oh shit. All right.
I care about y'all. Yeah. You don't unless you really look at it. Hurry up and buy it.
My car right there at one place, you want to play.
Yes, sir. Hurry up and buy. The two little black boys and an Asian man looking like hurry up.
And here's the thing, people will play in your face and they'll try to make you think, oh no, you're overreacting. But we know what it is at this point. You're insulting our intelligence, if anything.
Man, what? Like, this is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I did it like, it hadn't been there that long, but I came up here the other day and stood across the street and got some shots.
This is crazy.
Awesome.
Like, how bold could you be?
I know. You wouldn't think it. It's like I didn't even see it. I saw somebody else out here standing up here looking at it. I was walking down that sidewalk over there. I was like,
it's like premeditated because it's like we just got the verdict from the Cyrus Carmet Hilton. There's no way you could have done that.
And that there, you guys, is the prime reason why we need to stand firm in what it is we're doing when it comes to these Asian businesses that are within our communities. This type of shit right here. They don't care. They don't care. They're only in an uproar right now. It's because they see that their shit is about to blow up. They see the money coming out of their community left and right. They can see it happening. They know that they are too dependent on the black dollar for their businesses to thrive, for their businesses to sustain. That's why they're so outraged with knowing that we are doing a ban of their businesses. Because it's not even a boycott. We're not even doing boycott no more. So let's take boycott out of our vocabulary right now. This is a ban. And a ban means we will be no longer engaging with any of their businesses that are within our communities. Any of them. This is the shit right here that tells us they could care less about anything that's going on in society surrounding their community. Because how do we have a business that feels okay to have such a image on the window of their establishment? On the window of their establishment. Like, this shit is bold as fuck. North Carolina, who owns this business? Who owns this business, North?
The thing is, it's just like, why? Like, it's just like antagonizing people for no reason. For no reason.
Carolina. We need to know who owns this business. Drop it in the comments if you know who is the owner of this business. We need to have a conversation. We need to understand what was your intention with this? Because I don't want to hear no shit about it's a joke. It's a play on a movie. I think it's a play on Don't Be a Menace to Society, one of the parodies movies by the Wayans brothers. I believe that's where that comes from. Yeah, y'all don't get to play with us like that. None of y'all get to play with us like that. See, y'all gotten too comfortable. And we've allowed y'all to get too comfortable. We've allowed y'all to get too comfortable thinking that y'all can play with us because we put it in our music. We put certain things in our music. The imagery that we depict in movies, etc. Y'all think because y'all can consume it, that y'all can cosplay and act like you about that life. Yeah, y'all, even as a black community, we need to be careful at the type of imagery that we're putting out here. Because then we encounter bullshit like this, and they're going to easily have a way out or a excuse. They're going to be excused. Their apology is going to be riddled with, I had a lapse in judgment. I've consumed this type of, I've supported the black community. I've seen this movie. I've seen that movie. I've purchased the music. I paid.
It's just in bad taste, though, isn't it? Like, the timing is bad. Like, the worst. You're just completely socially unaware. Just incredibly socially unaware. Right? That's like the best I can give you. But at the worst, you're just inherently racist. Either way, it's not good enough. And again, the racism from East Asians, it doesn't make any sense because in reality, we have the least history. We should be the most aligned. If anything, from the history that we know today, looking at the global landscape, East Asians should be our biggest allies. But they align themselves with whiteness so much that for whatever reason, there's, a lot of these people who just don't like us.
Go back to your country. Go back to your country. We don't welcome black people. Black people should go. Go back to Africa. You look so fucking ugly with your dark skin color. Go back to your country. Do you eat watermelon? I'm going to send this to my boyfriend because he's white and he's your master.
No surprise there. No surprise there. Just an absolute cuck full of a white man.
We got a white guy pick me on Twitter saying, "Hey Japanese friends, please localize your racism a bit more focused. From what you're pissed about is Muslims, Chinese, and Vietnamese. Most Europeans and Americans are equally just as pissed off at these groups too. Just ban those groups and leave the rest of us alone." Now you might think, oh, this is just rage bait. There's no way somebody could actually think this. But unfortunately, it is real. He is following hundreds of Japanese people and trying very desperately to be one of them. Quote, "I've been saying this for years. We gotta ban China from everything. And it's very evident Muslims never adapted at all to European culture and are actively destroying it. People like me who spent 13 years in Japan working and contributing to your society are not your enemies, Japanese friends." Aku says, "Wow, a pick-me white guy. They hate us too, brother." Which is true. There's actually a lot of signs that say no foreigners, Japanese only, in restaurants, hotels, especially geisha areas, because a lot of tourists were really making a mess. Zach replies, well, they hate the obnoxious tourists, that's what I know. If you're able to speak Japanese and you're white, you're treated like a god there, lol. Who wants to bet the locals were probably just trying to be nice to a newcomer and say, wow, your Japanese is really good. And it's not true, because, like, that's just a nice white lie to say. Like, every culture, except, like, the French, will say, wow, you're...
There are a lot of people, and you meet them, and, you know, traveling is a big deal for them. And I want to see all the countries. I wish I had that naivety, you know? To think that there was just so much out there that I needed to see. I don't need to go to Japan. I don't need to go to Japan. You'll never go to a black country and see no foreigners, no white people. You'll never see it, because we are the least racist people walking the earth. We are the most humane people walking this earth, right? Everybody else have weird prejudice and just operate on like weird shit.
Well, your language is very good. Just because they see you're trying, it's not gonna be true. And this Zach guy got one compliment and it went to his head. Oh boy, a post about fetishizing Japanese women. This is gonna go well. We joke about van chicks here in Japan, but it's real. This is a real woman I know, and Shizuoka from previous beachness stuff. Surfer Gyaru chick with green hyace. She's also licensed to operate heavy machinery. Hate to tell you this, Zach, but women do construction and truck things in other countries. In fact, I would argue they do it more in other countries than Japan, considering it's a very traditional, conservative area. This is not like, oh, look, this is so cool, it only happens in Japan. Whenever you see that kind of post on the internet, it's just not true. Like, that thing always exists somewhere else and has been somewhere else first.
Big thing about colonization, and we see it in East Africa as well. Once a region has been colonized, even the countries who haven't been colonized but are around start to pick up the habits and the beliefs of the colonizer, because they've been propped up so much. So they try to get closer, right? So Somalia, for example, it was never colonized, but it's 99% Muslim. The gowns are Muslim. The whole entire culture has been taken over by Arab culture, because Arabs colonized that region for 1,300 years, right? That's what happened in East Asia in relation to racism. They were colonized. White people don't like black people, they're anti-black. All of a sudden, these East Asians are super pro-white. They're whitening their skin. They don't like black people. It's sad, but it is just the truth.
I think both sides, black and Asian people, some, not everybody. I can't generalize all black people or all black or Asian people, but some of y'all are being very racist during this time, and that's not what we need from each other at all.
And videos like this are why there are certain mixed race people that you just kind of can't trust, you know? Because are there racist black people? Yeah. Are there racist Asians? Yeah. Is it the same? Obviously not. So even putting them in the same sentence, oh, we just both need to, it's just not the same. It's like there are racist black people and racist white people, right? But we understand that isn't the same. And they're not equal. Like, not even close to being equal. I'm gonna be real with you. I think the idea that black people need to be in tandem with other people is propaganda. Yeah, it's propaganda. I think if black people globally united, that's kind of all we'll need for the most part. And I think we'll be fine off that. POC, all that kind of stuff. It's just pure nonsense. It's just pure nonsense. You cannot be in tandem with people who have a culture in which hating you is normalized. They have to completely deconstruct that first. And that isn't happening in these places.
This liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone. Blowing weed, smoking the ozone. liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone. Blowing weed, smoking the ozone.